Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. The New England Patriots taking on the Houston Texans.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Now this one to his running back out of the back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flushed out right. That's taken in by Duvernay. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack him because right now...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Now this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 14 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
A run for Nick Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
13 yards remaining on second down.
From the gun, Bridgewater. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try to draw now with Chubb. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
And you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That one's going to be complete to David Moore. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Big play there for New England. 41 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And caught, right side, Green. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A.J. Green, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
How about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a New England touchdown. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. That's out to Chubb, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Nick Chubb. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And the right end, touchdown, New England. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Being chased out left. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The Patriots 11-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
No problem there on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And now out come the Patriots.
Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
57, Mike, 57.
Throwing is Bridgewater. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is called. Touchdown, Patriots. CD Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, close that one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively.
You ain't getting no notifications?
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
I think it's going to be on.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, I don't care either. I've been on that duty going crazy, though.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
War zone.
Abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Hey, it's just a different type of shit.
Let's see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. That'll be taken.
No, I wouldn't say that. You do gotta be smart about what you're doing. Is it?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has.
Nah, that's fluky though. I don't like that shit.
And you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. To throw, Bridgewater. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Nick Chubb.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the line.
I bet them niggas in the wreck.
The offense take advantage.
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
I hope y'all think shit's sweet, bro, cause Dallas the only one that y'all play with that's in the 5, bro. So there's 3 other niggas that y'all ain't even met yet. So please think shit's sweet, bro.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Yeah, we're not playing with that nigga. He's not even in the 5.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off.
Nah, them niggas, them other niggas weak, man. I ain't gonna lie, them other niggas weak. But the 5 that weak, I'm pretty, them niggas ain't weak, bro.
He's incredible, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
Them niggas be in the streets for real. I don't know what them niggas doing.
Important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he hits
I don't think that nigga got a job. I think he just sell weed out his house.
in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So here's
We be in the middle of a game, nigga be like, hold on, I gotta go outside real quick.
20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to find another down.
Boy, I done made about 4-5 new players, boy.
Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Touchdown number 29 22 on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do.
It ain't gonna be done. It ain't gonna be different from this one.
As many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
They'll just join up.
Drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. A first down throw for Bridgewater.
Nah, it's gonna be a good ass game though.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to
Nigga, they niggas just like us.
a loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
The last team we played, they best player want to come play with us. After we beat them niggas.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot.
Bull, you gonna have to pull one after what we do to these niggas.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea.
You and Jet better have a good game. That's all I'm saying, man.
Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
I don't see none. You might got him, but I don't see him.
Field for the Lamb. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incomplete.
You better, you better let Reek get his big, and you get your guard.
Hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may
Whoever, I'm not saying like that, Boog. I'm saying like this. If I'm guarding Reek, that just took one of y'all players out of the game. So I need to be guarding you or Jet. I need to be guarding you or Jet. I haven't played with that bill in like 3 months, bro. I got 4 new bills that's way better than that nigga.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back.
What, nigga, we was on in the party yesterday waiting on y'all niggas, but y'all was nowhere to be found. And now we're just, now that my niggas offline, now y'all want to come up in this, oh, let's play. Where y'all was at yesterday? What, nigga? They grown men. They probably doing something right now. They're all like, what fuck? Bro, you don't even know them niggas. So how do you know what time they play the game? Alright, so what's your point? Cause no, I'm not saying y'all ducking. What I'm saying is yesterday when my 5 was in the party, y'all didn't have this energy that y'all have right now. The niggas, bro, 3 of them niggas don't got PS5s. When they get on though, trust me, we gonna play y'all too. I bet.
Now a hit and a loose football.
How many times in the course of a game.
But I ain't seen you on 2K in a long time. You need to make sure your character right, boy.
Just scored, right? Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. Hopefully you got an AI. Hopefully you got an AI.
Remember Charles last week under 50%. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal.
Y'all funny as hell, though, bro. Hey, I'm fucking with y'all. Y'all funny as hell.
That's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Mark that as a gain of 16.
Nah, Boog, remember what I told you, though, Boog? Remember what I told you when it was just me and you in the party? I was like, I know niggas gonna feel a certain way. And look, niggas feel a certain way. Niggas talking about I'm switching up. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm bringing it. Shit.
Patriots add 6 to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle.
Bro, I just know these niggas through the game, bro. I don't even know these niggas, bro.
What'd you do? Just put that down there?
Yeah, you gotta soak it up.
Soak it up.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over.
Decision can do.
Nah, hey, Val, you ever heard of it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. One day, all these links I got, it's gonna come in handy. Somebody gonna put me on something.
As we get started. First down, he'll drop to throw.
Okay. Okay.
His throw's going to be in. Not trending.
Caught you. This is a wolf. Wolf caught you. Attention. 10 grand. I'm gonna go buy him for.
Yes, sir.
That they are in 4th quarter, 2 ball back after the INT. Second and 8. Keep the ball on the clock moving.
This late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Another nice pickup to run the ball in the situation, Brandon, but this lead, to throw the football, swing, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And that is in. Well, the other day they told us when we have 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us? It's a matchup game at that point. The matchups that they had thought they could exploit them, and they would do so on that play.
Position game, such an overlooked position in an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an idea.
That nigga can't even catch that hoe.
Chance if they want to be aggressive, try maybe get a safety out of this whole thing to win that position. Spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this. I think part of their plan was to hit over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful.
That'll be incomplete.
Daddy got me freezing.
That's a dunk. Oh. Touch it out there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the completion on first down. Was back in the first half connecting with his receivers. He hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, and doing those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. That team up there to pick.
That's off. That's it off.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush out. And it is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact.
As soon as I saw him break into it again, my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays
We gotta get that up. I don't know. Damn, Clay.
This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the one. 23 yards on the play.
Hitty on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. Extra timeout. Extra opportunity to move the ball downfield.
First and goal, and they got a chance to get right back in this football game. And this time they were waiting for him to be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
Hello. I'm over that shit, okay?
Already, but won't get a fourth here, and the Jets get the football back. So with that, we can just look on this one.
Expression about Slim just left. Yes, exactly right.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back him up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up.
I think they remained so to make sure all assignments were covered. They ended up running themselves out of time.
That's a pump fake.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Come on, man. He's down dribbling out of this.
As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
What? Hey, hey. You know, throw. That was so fake.
And he's able to get this one out field across the field. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over first and 10. So now the Texans down by 12. And time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tarver. Quarterback Jones right. I know he's right-handed.
Hands, boy.
Maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career, when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Give me that. He missed it, but I didn't. Still. And one.